What kind of region are we in?
Well, there should be a few towns, an army base, and a bandit hideout around.
Wow. Their defenses are much stronger than I expected. It's practically a fortress. There's no breaking through that. As expected, we'll have to take a detour via East Valley.
Huh? What's this?
That's my lucky charm.
Wait a second. I know this human. She used to be a famous movie star. Sexy Terrier, right? You might act like a stick in the mud, but looks like you're a dirty old man on the inside.
Shut up and sit down. We're moving out.
Planning to face the army, old man? Is that what the Lucky Charm's for?
What? But you said we weren't going to fight the Royal Army!
But the old man's obviously gotta pay the royals back for what they pulled on him.
Hold on. Please tell me you're joking. That was 30 years ago.
It's your fault, thief! You're the one who blabbed all those secrets to him like a total know-it-all.
No, my top priority is to find the spring. But if the Royal Army gets in my way, I'll gladly take them on. I'd give my left arm for a chance at Supreme Commander Zeu.
Papa! It's a tank!
Nice going, Pike! I knew we'd score us a catch! All right, get in position!
Say, there's supposed to be a price on our heads, right?
Yeah, we'll have to be on the lookout for not just the army, but bounty hunters as well.
Wait, is Anne wanted too?
Oh, why, Prince? Don't tell me you're worried about her. Huh?
No. It just sucked big time if our box broke down and we didn't have her around to fix them.
Don't worry, sweet prince. The girl's safe in Spino.
Like I said, I am not worried!
So, how do demons usually spend their day?
Brace for true evil. We do stuff like dig pitfalls where people like to walk. Oh, and Thief even stole someone's comic the other day.
Some of my finest work, if I do say so myself.
See? You're evil, right?
Right.
I wonder what's on that hill over there.
Here we go. Do you see something in the sky?
Something flashed on that hill over there. I'd love to know what it is, but I can't see anything from here. I've got an idea. How about I climb on your shoulder? Wait, are you?
Scared you?
I've never been so shocked. You're the first one I've ever seen for myself. And how beautiful you are. Just as I imagined. I can't believe you outdid my imagination as an artist. Demons really are something else.
This girl's a total weirdo.
I'm afraid I can't let you. I want to draw you. And you're not going anywhere till I do.
Excuse me?
I'd love to get started right away, but I'm the type to do things one at a time. Which means my first order of business is going to that hill to see. Could you wait for me? I should be back.
Like we'd sit around and wait that long.
Oh, what to do? It'd be faster if I had a vehicle that could jump. Anyway, you can't leave until I've investigated. Understand?
Why?
Well, I can't draw you until I've checked it out, right? And I won't let you leave until I have, so you're stuck here. This really is a bit of a pickle.
I'll never understand just what goes on.
Oh, I know. You can go check it out for me and tell me then. The mystery will be solved, then you'll be free to leave. Yeah.
You just have lint floating around in that.
Oh, I was curious about that too. How about you open it up and take a look for me?
Ugh, you're grossing me out.
Well, it seems we have no choice but to do as she asked.
Fine, I'll check that hill for you. Promise you'll get off my back once I do.
Woohoo! I promise. Thanks. Come to think of it, I haven't introduced. I'm Lutemis, a craftsman. How about you,
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub?
Ugh, thanks. Looks like there's something up there. We could reach it if we had a vehicle that could jump. Oh, a treasure chest! Guess the light was getting reflected off it. Did someone hide it here? Whatever. Let's hurry up and tell Lutemis so we can be done with this already.
No matter where you look, there's nothing but sand, sand, sand. I hate it.
The water shortage makes it worse than ever. But Sandland's always been sandy.
That is how it got its name, after
Maybe they should try changing the name to something better. Dampland has a nice ring to it. If you ever think you might be lost,
Hey, we went to that hill.
Oh, welcome back. So, what was it?
A treasure chest. The light was glinting off it.
Whoa! The world sure is full. That means treasure could be at the top of other hills. Well, the only
Don't make me gag. You wanted to draw me, right?
No! This isn't You're the most inspiring. I'll stay by your side and draw you until I'm set.
You gotta be kidding. No way you're coming with...
my vote is a no too.
Then, can you at least tell me where you live? If I can't accompany you,
Demon Village, I guess. But you can't live there.
How about Spino?
Right! Spino! They're looking for new residents, so it's perfect. I pop in there from time to time.
Spino, got it. I was looking for a place to set up my real trade, furniture making. So this is end of town with you, and it is better than perfect. I'll head there at once.
Finally free.
You don't meet someone that troubled.
Whoop!
It's my turn.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting discoveries.
At least that was sort of fun.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting discoveries.
And if we can find some loot as a result, even better.
Nice! One down.
It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular. See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town. The cars should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground.
It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular.
Do be careful, Prince.
At least that was sort of...
Prince, easy on the boost!
Prince, would you please let me have the next turn at the wheel?
Rock, paper, scissors me for it.
You're on. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Yay! I win!
Ah, I'll get you next time.
Here we go.
It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular.
Whoop. To traveling, old man?
A fair bit. I traveled all over in my younger days.
Nice. Did you ever run into trouble?
Every single time. This world's full of danger, after all.
It's the leader of the Raptors. Do be careful, Prince. It's the leader of the Raptors. Do be careful, Prince. It's the leader of the Raptors. I really cannot recommend fighting it unarmed. You're a real handful, you know.
Nice. One down.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town.
The car should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground. We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
At least that was sort of fun.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
At least that was sort of fun. Well, so it goes. At least that was sort of fun. At least that was sort of fun.
Is leaving the demon village...
Now that's a sandfall.
Quite the sight indeed.
If only this were water, we wouldn't need the spring anymore.
Hey, thief! Magic this into water!
Prince, we wouldn't be here if I had magic like that.
Yeah, makes sense. Just wanted to check.
Good grief.
So much sand flowing through here. How come it never runs out?
Don't know. All I can really say is it's one of nature's miracles.
Hey! We found those monsters? That growl sounds promising.
We must be getting pretty close. The matter where you look, there's nothing but sand, sand, sand. I hate it.
The water shortage makes it worse than ever. But Sandland's always been sandy.
That is how it got it.
Nice! One down. I'm so sick of driving through this boring desert. Thief. Know any jokes?
Am I your jester? Fine, but I'll only tell one.
Hit me.
Why are cacti so grumpy? They're prickly by nature.
You know, maybe driving's not so bad.
Thank you!
Here we go. Whoop!
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated than I thought. Sandland sure has a lot of different creatures.
Including some dangerous ones I'd like to avoid.
Plenty are harmless, though. Just doing their best to survive in this harsh land like us.
Humans may be weak, but they sure are persistent.
Much sand flowing in. Where does it go from here?
Who knows? It's a mystery far beyond our understanding.
Maybe we'll know in 1,000 years.
Hurts just to open my eyes with all the sand in the air here.
I've got goggles. I'm all good.
No fair.
Here we go. Hey, what are you
Demons?
Hey, wait. The monsters were just you groaning?
Take it easy. You're all right.
You know this guy, old man?
No, I'm sorry, but
You wouldn't. We met over 20 years ago. I was scared stiff up on a high place then, too. And
wait, you're not that boy Shion, are you?
that's right. I was crying so much that I always regretted that.
I'm glad we got that chance. What have you been?
How about we get him down from there before you two start catching up?
Ah, yes. Let me lend you a hand.
Seems like I got...
So,
Well, I've become a painter.
an artist, eh? No wonder I couldn't peg you as that kid who would start crying at the
I may not be a child anymore, but I'm still... What about you, Mr. From what I can see, you're on the road with some...
You got some beef with demons?
Prince, knock it off. We're currently traveling using Spino as our base of...
Spino?
It's a work in progress, but it's...
You know, I've been... If it's good enough for you, then
They always have the welcome mat out.
But...
Trust me, demons aren't as fearsome as you've heard.
Are you sure?
Come on, old man.
Sorry.
Then my mind's made up. As soon as I pick up my belongings,
Take care of yourself, all right?
I will.
Whoop.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated than I thought.
This must be the East Valley by all appearances.
Whoa, it's so tall! No way we could have climbed...
And the legendary spring awaits on the other side, right?
I doubt it'll be quite that simple. Even so, it's a big step forward.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get up there! Please, falling from here would barely even tickle. to get off your butt more than once every 100 years.
Easy for you to say from a jump Huh? Prince?
Huh? Whoa! What the heck? That was close!
Papa, he missed.
Don't worry, just keep throwing. It's not like they've got anywhere to run. Pike, sketch all their faces for me, would ya?
Coming right up. Wait! Papa! It's Beelzebub! He's in the jump bot!
What? Beelzebub? Why is the Fiend Prince hanging around with a human?
What do we do?
Don't be a coward! We're the swimmers. The biggest But for now, we might just want to chuck rocks from a safe distance and be ready to run. Okie dokie.
It's the swimmers! Those little...
The swimmers? As in the famous...
I should have known those crooks would play dirty.
I'll blow 'em away!
Wait a minute, Prince. The jump bot's history if so much as a single boulder connects with it.
Oh, right. Then I'll go thump 'em in person!
Yeah!
Here we go.
You're welcome.
Hey, get back here!
That's weird. I thought I actually heard Beelzebub talking to me just now.
think it, I was talking to you. Seems to cross my mind like this. Never tried it before with a human, though. Oh, and I can read thoughts, too. As humans go, you're pretty dang transparent. But then again, I wouldn't have come along with you if you weren't. Nice one, old timer!
No weak knees, boys. Let's go.
Man, he's tough.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is bad, Papa.
Don't back down now.
Ow. Here I go.
Mike! What the?
Yeah. That hurt, you stupid jerk! Man, I'm good. Take
Eat this, Beelzebub!
Ow, ow.
Can't track him. Ah, you despicable fiend! Attacking poor, defenseless humans!
Dream on! You're the ones who started this fight! Now, how would you like me to finish it?
Grr. Guppy!
On it.
Ah! Dang it! If there's one thing they're good at, it's running away. Hmm?
Prince, are you unharmed?
Ha! You think those losers could take me?
What's that?
I saw the swimmers drop it. Wait! That's me! But what would they need this sketch for?
We should be safe. Pike, you've got the sketches, right?
Yeah, but one's missing. Must have dropped it.
You've got a gift for drawing, son. Huh, funny. Feel like I've seen this guy.
Nah.
All right, Shark. Go sell this pic to the news office. Don't let him have it for any less than 2 million zenny. Malcolm Dry, you hear?
Yep.
Stay focused. We could still be attacked at any time.
We'll be fine, so long as the prince is here.
You do speak sense sometimes, thief.
Something smells like treasure.
Have you tussled with the swimmers before?
Even though they're a bunch of weaklings, they keep picking fights with me.
Ever considered the issues that you're too strong?
Something smells like treasure.
We might be able to reach these inaccessible spots one day.
Let's try to remember this spot.
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sandland. We should stop by if we come upon any.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be scared, honestly. You know, if we bust down, I think we could make it through.
We interrupt this program for an update on the recent theft of an army tank. A sketch from an eyewitness has enabled us to identify one of the perpetrators.
Say what?
This man, spotted inside the stolen tank, has been identified as Rao. The 61-year-old sheriff of a small town to the north of the Central District, known as Apato Village. However, when we ran the fingerprints of this Sheriff Rao through a centralized database, we discovered a far more shocking truth. Rao is a mere alias. This man's true name should be familiar to every citizen of this kingdom, for it belongs to the military genius who became a general of the Royal Army at the tender age of 27. The legendary super soldier who protected Sandland from rebels and outlaws alike. Famed for his mercy and gentlemanly conduct toward even his fiercest enemies. The great, renowned General Shiva.
Huh?
A staggering development, to be sure. For General Shiva has long been assumed dead, killed by the massive explosion. Caused when he protected Sandland from the attempted Peachy Rebellion.
Protected Sandland. What I did was murder.
Not only that, but his nearby home was destroyed in that same explosion. Slaying his beloved wife and robbing the world of a star. The actress and musician, Sexy Terrier.
Why didn't you tell me that was your wife? I'm mortified. If I'd known, I'd never have said...
Don't worry about it. I thought she was sexy too. That's why I asked her out.
But if she was your wife, why a magazine clipping?
Because all the photos I had of her burned up.
Shiva! No. It can't be. Inform General Hari of this at once! And while you're at it, tell the news office to double the reward for sheep! And to make an announcement that anyone found sheltering him will...
Yes, sir!
Shiva, what are you up to?
Zayu, explain this! You told me...
Shh! Keep your voice down, Your Majesty!
What? General Shiva? You mean... that? General Shiva? I am going to be fighting a legend. Now that's what I'm talking about! Send out the tanks, and reinforce our defenses at all locations!
Yes, sir!
So, what's the plan now, old man?
Unchanged. We find that spring, but first... I'd like to swing by one of the radio towers under the Army's control east of here.
Huh? What do you want to do at a radio tower?
I I have a message that I'd like as many people as possible to hear. And the radio equipment there will let me broadcast what I have to say nationwide. Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah. Getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
Maybe I should just run away, but...
Never heard anyone talk to themselves so loud.
So what if people hear me? Nobody... I'm so forgettable. Not even my fellow diamonds know I exist.
Oh, so you're with the bandits, huh?
Not by choice. They kidnapped me young. I'm supposed to earn my freedom after this job. Except I can't do it. I figured I might as well just run off now. Then again, if they remember about me and come after me...
Just finish the job, man.
They want me to take out some monsters so they can expand their territory. How the heck am I supposed...
That certainly does. What do you think, Prince?
Oh, come on. Do we...
I want to help this young man get his life back on...
You mean...
I personally don't see what's wrong with him being an outlaw.
Please! I'll give you something in return.
All right already.
That's right.
Look! Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who pass near our village.
Make sure to... check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look. ghost. Well, that was easy. We done here?
Let's go back and let Hez know the job's done. We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot. We finished your jobs.
Thank you. Oh, right.
Nice.
So, what's next? Do you have somewhere to go?
Oh, now that you mention...
Why not head to Spino then?
Really?
I'm sure it'll all...
Okay! I really owe you guys...
Here we go. Look over there! Royal Army tanks!
This is far too many troops to be defending such a remote location. Were they expecting us? Seems their commander's no stranger to war. Focus your attacks. Bring them down one by one.
Yep.
General Are, the tank squadron at the checkpoint has been decimated.
They what?
General Shiva's tank took them out and continued on.
Ugh. Round up all the soldiers in the area and hunt them down!
Prince, see the radio tower on top of that hill? That's our target.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Don't get cocky just yet. The army must be aware of our general location. They're sure to reinforce their defenses in the area.
So, what are you gonna tell everyone?
The truth, and what's been on my mind.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Thank you!
Here we go. Hardly any humans around here.
It's a harsh region. It's not easy to survive here, so most don't bother trying.
Even in the old days, it was far from any rivers. Been like this for a long time.
I guess you really can't survive without water, huh?
When the terrain... The tank brigade at the checkpoint. All gone, sir.
What? So, the legend lives on. But why would he bother going somewhere so remote? Maybe he's heading for our water source to the south. That's it. The radio tower. He wants to make a broadcast. Signalman, alert all units near the news radio tower via encrypted transmission. On the double.
Sir!
All vehicles, advance east.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Well, so it goes.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain. Nice! One down.
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sandland. We should stop by if we come upon it.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
Nice! One down.
There are plenty of towns and villages across...
It's my turn.
Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there.
Prince, watch out for the pincers!
It's under the sand, Prince. He could surface anywhere. Maybe you can lure it out with a powerful hit to the ground.
There are Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who pass near our village.
Looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient!
Hey, Rao! We've been spotted!
There's more than I expected. But we can still take them.
Hold up! Look.
An ambush. What do we do? We're sitting ducks out here.
Watch your rear. BLs, thief, you ready for this?
Like you have to ask.
How many times must I tell you to address him as Prince Beelzebub?
Dang. It's busted.
Looks like they disabled it in advance to keep us. They read us like a book.
So you're saying this was all for nothing?
No, I think we can get it fixed. Just need.
We can use this to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, that is. We can repair it. Just need materials.
News office? This is Shiva. Former General Shiva. Yes, the man himself. I have something I want to tell the people of this country, if you'll let me transmit it. Yes. Right away, please.
We have just received radio contact from a man claiming to be General Shiva himself.
What?
He has a message for you all, and while we have not been able to confirm his identity, we have agreed to transmit his words live on air, beginning now.
This is Shiva. First, allow me to sincerely apologize to you all for any distress I may have caused.
All units, cut the engines! Make it quiet!
I freely confess to the crime of stealing a tank. But unlike what you were told previously, I have not attacked any villages with it. I swear this on my life.
It is not my aim to spread panic and confusion amid this country. I intend only to find a legendary spring, which I assure you is no mere fairy tale. For this country cannot withstand any more drought.
Spring? Did he say spring?
What is he even talking about?
So please, just allow me to finish this mission without interference. When I find the spring, I promise to make its location public and return the tank I stole. That is all.
Actually, I have one final message for a certain person on an entirely different subject. Though this doesn't absolve my role in causing that explosion 30 years ago, I've learned the truth behind it.
Commander Zayu, you are the only one I will never forgive. Over and out.
Mr. Shiva, a question if you, I'm afraid he's cut the line.
Contact the news office immediately! Tell them that they are never to allow that criminal to speak freely on air again!
This is bad, isn't it, Zayu? He said something about the truth behind that explosion! And then there's that spring he said he's looking for. Do you think what he's really referring to is our secret water source? Oh, this is bad. Very, very bad.
I'm sorry for dragging you two into this. All right, let's keep heading south.
Why did you have to go pick a fight with the commander of the Royal Army?
Sorry, when it comes to that man, I just can't keep my composure.
I swear, the moment he shows up, I'm out of here.
Good, you do that. This score is mine to settle.
You think the army's... gonna come after us?
Without a doubt. They heard that broadcast. They aren't gonna sit by and let us do what we said.
That should be interesting.
The environment here is harsh, even by Sandland's usual standards. Sprawling desert, quicksand all around, violent sandstorms. Stay alert at all times.
Even we demons can't go toe-to-toe with Mother Nature.
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sandland. We should stop by if we come upon it.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly.
Supreme Commander Zeo, sir. Yes, sir. I believe General Shiva is very...
He is no general. A mere ghost requires no title. Don't even try to capture him alive. Understand? Kill him! Once and for all! That's...
Forgive me, but might I ask you just one thing, Supreme Commander? What Shiva said about the truth behind that explosion. What exactly do you think he meant by that? You see, my own father was killed in that explosion, so...
You fool! There is absolutely nothing of the sort! Shiva is only trying to rattle us!
My apologies!
Papa, he said he's looking for a spring.
You dolt! Don't fall for it! He's just pretending to be some selfless goody. You can't trust people like that! Though if there's one thing we can agree on, it's that Zeo's a damn rat. All right. Come on, Guppy! Fire one shot right at the midpoint between Shiva and the Royal Army! Got it, Papa. It's Shiva! All tanks, prepare for battle!
Enemy tank brigade! They're close by!
What?
Prepare to engage! Hurry! Prince, take cover behind the rocks and swing around in the other direction to attack them.
What happened? Do you copy? What happened? Do you copy?
Good job, Prince.
Nice! All the enemy tanks are toast!
A fight like that must have been a piece of cake for you, Prince.
I know! Pretty badass, huh?
Hold on. That was way too easy. Their command...
Get them!
Prince, that's the commander! As long as their commander still stands, this battle won't end. Take him out! Keep circling around it to stay behind cover.
Hide! Good job, Prince.
I've heard a rumor about you! That you're searching for a water source for Sandland's people. Is it true? Unbelievable. He's superhuman. He saw through our tactics and completely disabled our unit with 0 loss of life. He's exactly the man my father said he was. I can't hope to compete. He's on a whole different plane. I'm afraid I can't tell you about the spring, and despite not answering your question, I have one for you. On the radio, you mentioned the truth behind the explosion 30 years ago. What is it?
You may not want to hear it. I believe it, but I've got no hard proof.
I am Are, the son of Apo, one of your very own officers. Please, tell me. I need to know the truth of my father's death.
Apo's son, eh? I see. Very well, then. Thief, you're our source. He should hear it from you.
You've got to be. Must I do everything around here?
Hold on! Don't tell me you heard this story from him! You take the word of a demon?!
If you won't listen to what he has to say, I can't force you. But let me say this. In this whole twisted world, I haven't met anyone as honest as these two. I trust them far, far more than any human, at least. Would you let prejudice blind you to the truth? Just like how our fear and suspicion of the Peachy caused this terrible tragedy.
The Peachy? What do you mean? By that?
Papa! The guys from the army look like they're surrendering.
Ugh! Bunch of spineless cowards! But at least they're all together in one spot with Beelzebub. Now's our chance. Guppy! Turn every last one of them into fertilizer with that cannon of yours! That bounty's as good as ours!
Damn it!
What was that just now?
A cannon? No. Don't tell me there was another tank!
No, it came from somewhere above us. I'll hop up high and look around. Here we go. It's the swimmers. Those little...
Beelzebub spotted us!
Gah! Gah!
Dang it! They got away again! I'm gonna pulverize them next time!
That be perhaps it's true that we've misjudged the demons. All right, I'll hear it. Tell me the story of what caused the explosion 30 years ago, thief.
Nope, not till I hear the magic word.
You little imp! Who do you think you're— Silence, you! Please just tell me! Please!
All right, enough. Listen up.
That's possible. I know Commander Zayu is a cold man, but I can't believe he could be so inhuman.
Well, we've said our piece. And sorry, but it looks like we'll have to borrow the tank a bit longer.
Sir, are you sure? Should we really be letting Shiva go like— What do you mean by that? We never had him to begin with. What? We almost did, until the swimmers struck out of nowhere, that is. They took out our tanks, then fled. That is what happened, isn't it? Sir, yes, sir! Now, guess I should make my report to Supreme Commander Zayu. No.
Okay, now we can finally start heading south again.
Where's the treasure? Unfazed, huh? What in the...
Roiling quicksand everywhere you look. One wrong step, and you'll be swallowed up.
Don't worry.
I'm light as a feather.
See?
Anyway, we can't proceed south unless we figure out how to get past this place.
And how are we supposed to do that? Even the prince sinks like a rock. None of our bots will help either. The tank or jump bot would only be even worse off.
It would be easy if we could just fly over it. But with planes outlawed...
What if we just, ran really fast?
Explain, please.
It kind of felt like I was sinking more slowly while I was running.
Aha! Cross before sinking to the point of no return, eh? Prince, Thief, let's head back to Spino.
Let me guess.
Closing up shop already?
There's someone I have to meet right now.
Someone from the Royal Army? Or maybe the news office?
Why would you think that?
You've been acting strange ever since the warning about the punishment for hiding Shiva. I'm sure you figured out who we are by now.
You saw right through me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So you were planning on ratting us out to the Royal Army?
We're putting the whole town in danger by letting you people stay.
Your concerns are justified. We don't intend to cause you good people any trouble. We promise to never come back again. Just, please, allow Anne to keep staying here. She's a personal guest of Mayor Tor's and had no part in the theft of the tank.
Well, in that case...
Hold on! We all busted out of the base in that tank to get...
Prince, Thief, let's get going.
I'm gonna miss that garage. It was like our secret hideout.
Let's not be so hasty.
Mayor Tor!
80s,
Don't you know what these people are doing? They've been trying to find a spring. And not just for their own personal benefit, mind you. They're trying to help everyone.
Are you crazy? If you do that, the army will hunt you for the rest of your lives.
Probably, but I can't stand by as the people of this nation suffer any longer.
Even if it means putting your life at risk and exposing your secret, General Shiva?
That is not my name anymore. But yes, even so. It's this warmongering fool's duty to return the future he stole from this country.
You heard the man. How about this, 80s? Perhaps we should hear from the entire town before making our final decision. I'm sure each resident has their own thoughts on the matter.
You're right.
Will people actually welcome me in?
Hey, you're with Rao, right? Aren't you leaving with him?
I was considering it, but they shot me down. Said I wasn't part of their crew.
What gives? Talk about harsh.
Right? I know they're just trying to protect me, but it still hurts. It's frustrating. But part of me is happy to know how much they care. So, I've decided to do what I can by looking after this place. That way, they'll always have somewhere to go back to. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear.
Ah, you sound like one of their crew, all right. In a good way.
Oh? Sorry we gave you the wrong idea. We wanted to tease you for a bit, but we're not here to chase you out.
We'll be happy to have you here. We know you guys are salt of the earth. The others don't know you like we do. We'd never rat you out.
We've never met anyone as good-hearted as you guys. Though BLs would hate being called that.
That he would.
So anyway, we're glad you'll be standing guard at the garage.
And stay put. Leave convincing the villagers to us.
You've got it.
It might have to wait for a bit, but we owe her an apology. It might have to wait for a bit, but we owe her an apology.
What's wrong, Pleeka? Did you wet the bed again or something?
No, it's just that...
Forgive me. I'm afraid that's all my fault.
Did you get in a fight with them?
Not exactly. It's more like I'm what they're all fighting over. I don't want to upset children. I think it's best we leave.
Are you guys leaving?
That's what we're all trying to decide.
But I don't want you or Beelzebub to go.
Maybe you should tell everyone that.
Okay.
She's a good kid. It's thanks to all of you that she could grow up to be so kind and carefree.
Why, I suppose you could say it takes a village, huh?
We don't want to disturb the community you've built here.
Fleeka considers all of you a part of that community too, you know. This cruel world only ever seems to take more and more away from us. That's why the rare gifts it gives, like new friendships.
That's very kind of you. I'm just not sure it would be right of me to take advantage of such kindness.
Hades! Is it true that you want to report Shiva?
Yeah, that's right. I would have done it too, if Mayor Tor hadn't stopped me.
And he was right too. We won't submit to the Royal Army's threats, even if it kills us.
Oh, are you still carping about that? The Civil War's long since over. For 30 years, to be precise. And we lost. Can't you
the Royal Army is still the same bunch of jackbooted thugs they were back then. And I won't stop fighting until that changes.
Good grief. Once his temper flares, all you can do is wait for him to cool down on. That said, I don't think we should report General Shiva either. He may have been our enemy in the past, but he's a decent, honest man. I mean, he's trying to find water for everyone. I trust him.
That means a lot.
And if he takes the Royals down a peg in the process, I can die.
Hold on. Do you still hate the Royal Army too, then?
You have to ask? Huh, like I'd ever forgive them for leaving my hometown.
I think I know where I stand now.
I think we've heard enough.
Right.
It seems we have our verdict now.
Seems like it. Who knew hatred for the Royal Army ran so deep?
The Rebel Army's spirit appears to be alive and well.
See? There are others who support your cause.
Sounds like we've really got to find that spring now.
Guess so.
Hey, Anne, you gotta build us the fastest ride ever.
I'm fine, thanks for asking. Sounds fun, but I need the deets.
You see, some intense quicksand is blocking our path south of here. We need something that can zip across it before it sinks.
Well, can't you use your car?
It's too slow. The sand would swallow it up.
In that case, maybe my bike might work. Too bad I don't have it.
That's helpful.
It got wrecked during my whole high-speed chase with the Royal Army back in Talbot.
Couldn't you fix it if you had one of those core frame whatsits?
Sure, but I haven't recovered that from the wreck. We'll have to go get it.
Then, that's what we'll do.
I was pretty focused on just getting away, so I've only got a route. I know it should be somewhere north of Talbot at least.
How specific?
But I think I'll be able to remember more once we get closer.
Good. let's go together.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What did you say?
I said, let's go together.
So you do need me on the team.
That grin of yours is weirding me out.
Oh, hush. Let's get going up.
Hey, Beelzebub. This is a nice town. I think I'll make good furniture here. You'll like my work, too. Here, try putting this in your space in the garage. Oh, and please spare me.
I'm busy right now.
Hey, Beelzebub. Thanks!
Hey, good to see you, yes? How'd the monster thing turn out?
Piece of cake.
One hand tied behind your back, huh? That's our Beelzebub!
Actually, there weren't any monsters at all. Just a human. He was stuck up a cliff making all sorts of weird noises. Can see why they freak people out so much.
To my surprise, it was Shion, an old acquaintance of mine. He's moving to Spino. Treat him right, would you?
Understood, yes! Thanks again! I should be squared away with that peddler now.
Try not to stick your foot in it next time, okay?
You know you're just giving me ideas!
He's definitely gonna get into trouble.
Rao was right. My paint shop is up and running. Thank you so much. See you!
Do you need any? See you later.
You're shaking, you know.
Just leave already. I can't involve anyone else in this. If you talk to me, the bandits will kidnap you. Just...
Huh? Bandits? They kidnapped your sister?
Well... not...
Explain.
We couldn't pay off my dad's debt anymore. So they took her.
Why take her when it's your dad's debt?
Well, Dad's gone. But his contract, there was no way we could pay it off at that interest. Dad said he'd been fooled into signing it. But they told him it...
With proof of fraud, you should be able to invalidate it.
They were gonna take me too. But Sis said she'd work enough for 2 people and went along. She's frail though. We only borrowed that money in the first place, but it all backfired.
Just go save her then.
I would if I could, but we're talking about the worst outcast. I could never be.
Can't say you're wrong.
That's why I'm going to find a town to go work. Then, I'll hire someone strong enough to...
How about I take care of them?
It's too dangerous. I told you. They're the...
I'm the feed prince. Bandits are nothing to me.
You sure are but I still don't have any money to thank you. I gave everything we had to Sis when she left.
I don't need anything as useless as a human's gratitude. I just don't like it when someone acts like they're eviler than me.
You're really cool. You know that? Like a
Well, don't insult me like that. Anyway, where are those bandits of you?
I don't know exactly, but they...
Northeast.
Oh, wait! I'm coming with... My sister went there alone because... So I have to help...
You'd just be dead weight.
But... Fine.
Hey, you were a general in the Royal Army, right?
A long time ago, yes. Not that you can erase the past. Nor would it be right to do so. I have to live with what I've done.
I see. Is it okay to...
It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular.
Here we go. Are you guys the Diamonds?
Huh? And what's it to you?
You kidnapped a girl named Terasu. Where is she?
You a friend of hers? She's back over there resting in the cave. Completely useless. Can't go 5 steps without needing a
Well, I'll be taking her off your hands, so call her over.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey. It's no use trying to intimidate a fiend. Now hand her over, and I promise not to crush you like a bug.
You bastard! Did no one ever teach you that
You're the ones extorting people.
Nuh-uh. We're just following the...
Uzume said you tricked her dad into signing.
Doesn't matter. He still signed it. Didn't they teach you to return what you...
He's got the upper hand, Prince.
Not true. Your stupid human logic doesn't apply to a fiend like me.
Oh, yeah? Well, your demon logic doesn't apply to... If you want the girl that badly, bring us 1 million...
Is that how much her dad borrowed?
Nah, he just borrowed 10,000 at first. But that's the power of interest, baby.
That's beyond insane.
Shut up! You don't even respect contract.
Bang!
Besides, who would actually abide by such an insane
That's enough out of you.
Get him, this is pretty effective.
For it.
damn you! Disrespecting a debt? Divine.
I'm a fiend. Divine punishment doesn't scare me. Now that that's done, he said that she's in the cave.
I'm sorry for fainting. I'm fine.
So you're Terasu?
Huh? Who are you?
We came to get you. We're taking you back to Uzume.
I can go back?
Was that Uzume?
Uzume?
This is all her fault for flying at me like that! Damn it!
No. It was... She's... Uzume!
Those guys, they'll pay for this.
Don't. Revenge won't bring Uzume back.
Maybe not. What do you want to do now?
Now? Uzume's dream was for us to open a store together. So... Oh. But I guess no town would welcome a former bandit.
I doubt there'd be a problem in Spino.
He's right. They'd welcome you with open arms.
If there's really a place like that, thank you. It might take time, but I hope she can be happy.
Here we go.
You mean you've given up your name forever? Why do something so drastic?
It was the only way I could live with myself.
Sounds tough.
It's fine. Things are better now.
I'm mildly impressed they were able to build a nest out of this junk.
Pretty ingenious indeed.
Doesn't look comfy though.
More to the point, I wonder if they've left any rare parts behind.
It's a Terrano nest. Keep an eye on the skies.
Attacking from above is so cheap. You know,
Terranos are especially ornery this time of year. Whatever you do, don't provoke them.
is that so?
See? What did I tell you?
strange. I know it's around here somewhere.
Maybe the Royals claimed it after they arrested you.
What's that?
A Terrano. Seemed to be carrying something in its mouth.
Speaking of which, I've heard that Terranos built...
If that's true, then
That's quite possible.
we should go after.
It's already out of...
Not to worry. They like to nest on rocky cliffs just like these. Let's head after it and see if... Terranovision is very sensitive to movement and shiny objects. It only takes the slightest stimulation to draw their attention.
If only it was so easy to get the prince to pay attention.
Why'd you suddenly slow down, Gramps? Are you all tuckered out already?
Oh, hush. I just remembered a scary rumor about Terranos.
A scary rumor. I want to hear.
Apparently it's possible for them to occasionally grow to enormous sizes and become extremely aggressive.
For real? We gotta catch one! You could probably leap over that quicksand by riding one that big, huh?
Were you not listening when I said the giant ones are also extremely aggressive? Don't take them lightly!
The road's steep. Let's use the jump bot.
Agreed. Be sure to watch your step and your head. Is that what I think it is? You bet your tail it is. My motorcycle! Sweet!
Prince, wait!
happy to see us.
And we've got no chance of outrunning something like that.
Then there's only one option left.
Breathing fire? Prince, get out of there! The ground's on fire!
Go!
Prince, you've got him!
Go!
So, can you fix it?
I'm gonna need some parts for the repairs, but it should be fine.
Maybe we can find the parts lying around here. You still want some more, huh?
Huh?
Come at me with all you got, then!
Wait!
Seriously?
I think the Terrano is just...
Oh. Don't worry. Those aren't what we're after.
He's telling the truth. We just want my motorcycle. It looks like it understood us.
Prince, let's get out of here already. Quick, before it changes its mind.
Ah, good point.
That was a blast. All right, my work here is done. Now I just need the right parts, as per usual.
Sure, but don't you...
It's my bike. I could
No kidding.
I wonder if people here will really accept me. No. I should put my best foot forward.
Do you need anything?
See you later.
There we go. Good as new.
You are good. Now we can get through that quick.
Come on, let's take it for a spin.
You okay? You've been...
I was thinking.
I can't always find... So I asked my painter friend to mix up...
Oh. Could your friend make me a cool color?
I don't know. But once she's finished with that...
Alright. I'll try asking anyway.
She's always collecting dyes in Aqua Camp.
Thanks, I'll check it out.